I don't get tired of telling people that social media is going to be the death. On this YouTube platform, we can't seem to get along. We have leaders and followers, but the divide is strong. Leaders leading the way, teaching the youth their path, how to be kings and queens, showing by example who can lead the path. I don't hear it's all for clicks and views, emotions running high, hurting and bullying others with no excuse, not taking accountability for their actions, pointing fingers and blame, reflecting on others who they really are. It's all just a game. Here on this app is a different story. Elders acting like children, seeking attention and glory. They forget the values they were supposed to instill. Instead, they spread hate and negativity. It's all a bitter pill. I used to look up to those older than me, but now I see them for who they really be. Lost in their own insecurities and fears, unable to see the damage they caused to those. I never thought I'd lose respect for so many elders, but here I am feeling disappointed and ashamed. I hold on to the lessons from the true elders I know, and leave behind those who can't let their ego go. In a world where respect is earned, not given, I'll keep my distance from those who are driven by their own selfish desires and need for control. I'll stay true to myself and keep my soul. Never in my life did I think that I would lose respect for so many elders like on this app, but I hold on to the values that were taught to me and continue to strive for respect and integrity. Respect for elders, a luxury we give, but some lack morals. How can we live? Demanding respect yet lacking honor, playing the victim, causing drama. The elders I admire, they lead with grace. Their actions speak louder in every case. They don't seek attention or play games. Their wisdom and kindness forever remain. But on this app is a different scene. Elders behaving like children, so mean. Men bashing women, women playing the victim, bringing each other down. It's a sad. Let's learn from the elders who lead with respect, not from those who cause drama and neglect. Let's strive for honor, morals, and grace, and leave behind this toxic childish race. Good morning, everybody. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Hold on one second. I thought I heard this, John. All right, I'm back. I gotta make sure my mic is working, so give me one quick second. All right. Blessings, everyone. I hope all of y'all is having a blessed and humble morning. I hope all of y'all continue to have a blessed and humble morning. This y'all Shorty. I want to welcome all of y'all to the Writers for Life brings you the Let's Talk About It podcast. All right. Today's topic is, a shorty watches and supports who she wants. And we're going to talk about Kamala Harris. We're going to talk about Trump and much more. So we're going to last as long as my earthly goods last me this morning. Shout out to everyone. I want to give big shout out to all those that have supported a shorty from the gate. Blessings, Willis, blessings, Miss Arabia Barbosa. You was the one. I'm a little lost, Miss Arabia. I don't troll people. But blessings. I've seen you on Lonnie's chat. I seen one of your lives before. Shout out to Empress Lonnie One Love. I know that you was talking about mental health and stuff like that. Those are topics that are really important and do need to be talked about. I think you was talking about your history too, if I'm not mistaken. So shout out to you, Miss Arabia. I mean, you may not know me, but I know a little bit about you, and I don't know you know you, but I know you a little bit from this YouTube streets. But shout out to you. I'm not here for no beef. I mean, I know you into the beef and stuff like that. But listen, man, I don't beef with people. And like I tell people, I don't disrespect nobody. But a shorty will top someone's disrespect. I lead with respect. So I'm hoping that the people, like other people, everybody else around me, respects back. Because I do respect. I lead with that. And I'm hoping that others lead with the same way. So shout out to you, Ms. Arabia. We're not here for the beef. Like I told people, shout out to Miss Barbie Girl Trina. I was on her chat yesterday morning. And I'm on here. A shorty watches and supports who she wants to watch, right? Because it seems like a lot of people are stuck in the past, right? And y'all hear the song, right? Let me put it back on, right? I lead with respect, and I will top somebody's disrespect. I'm not somebody that's going to sit here and stay quiet, stay shut. Like, how can I say this? How can I put this? It depends on how you treat me. Depending on how you treat me is how I'm going to treat you back. So if you want me to respect you, you got to respect me.
because respect is not given. That John is earned. And as far as I'm concerned, I was raised by a lot of elderly people. Like I respect my elders. It takes a lot for me to just respect my elders, right? But when I see an elder consistently trying to disrespect and poke a bear, a shorty gonna give them exactly what they want in a respectful way. Blessings, blessings, Commander Alpha Turkey. How you doing? My whole life I've respected people, and never in my entire life have I lost respect like I've lost for these elders here on this app. And I am so serious. Like, I'm tired of leading with respect, right? And staying quiet when I'm disrespected. And I'm tired of staying quiet when I should be speaking up. Hold on one second, guys. I don't know how to put the banner up. Let me see one second. I don't think I got banners. Gotta make sure. I think this is her though. Shit. Come on, go ahead. Go ahead, because you gotta go to bed. I'm about to talk. Hi. Hey, this my shorty, y'all. This my reason of breathing, y'all. All right, go to bed. Get out of here. Get out. Get out. All right, give me 1 second. Let me put the song on. Let me put this song on real quick.
I don't get tired of telling people that social media is going to be the death. On this YouTube platform, we can't seem to get along. We have leaders and followers, but the divide is strong. Leaders leading the way, teaching the youth their path, how to be kings and queens, showing by example who can lead the path. I don't hear it's all for clicks and views, emotions running high, hurting and bullying others with no excuse, not taking accountability for their actions, pointing fingers and blame, reflecting on others who they really are. It's all just a game. Here on this app is a different story. Elders acting like children, seeking attention and glory. They forget the values they were supposed to instill. Instead, they spread hate and negativity. It's all a bitter pill. I used to look up to those older than me, but now I see them for who they really be. Lost in their own insecurities and fears, unable to see the damage they cause to those. I never thought I'd lose respect for so many elders, but here I am feeling disappointed and ashamed. I hold on to the lessons from the true elders I know, and leave behind those who can't let their ego go. In a world where respect is earned, not given, I'll keep my distance from those who are driven by their own selfish desires and need for control. I'll stay true to myself and keep my soul. Never in my life did I think that I would lose respect for so many elders like on this app, but I hold on to the values that were taught to me and continue to strive for respect and integrity. Respect for elders, a luxury we give, but some lack morals. How can we live? Demanding respect yet lacking honor, playing the victim, causing drama. The elders I admire, they lead with grace. Their actions speak louder in every case. They don't seek attention or play games. Their wisdom and kindness forever remain. But on this app is a different scene. Elders behaving like children, so mean. Men bashing women, women playing the victim, bringing each other down. It's a sad rhythm. Let's learn from the elders to lead with respect, not from those who cause drama and neglect. Let's strive for honor, morals, and grace, and leave behind this toxic childish race.
All right, my bad. I had to answer that. Let me check the chat. Blessings. I think I said blessings to everybody, right? I got a little thrown off. Shout out to Miss Arabia, yo. Like, she be funny as hell on Lonnie's chat. Like, I got to catch, I think it was one of her lives. I know she was speaking on mental health. So those are topics that, don't need to be talked about once again. But let me get back on point real quick. Right. Shout out to Miss Barbie Girl Trina. Right. Like, I was on her live over there the other yesterday morning and stuff, right? But I noticed that a lot of people like being stuck in the past, right? Let me tell y'all something about the past, right? I left the past right where it's at because I don't want to be in it. I don't want no parts of it, right? Once you solve something, right, and you notice that it's not for you, you Kobe that shit into a trash can, throw that shit out the window, forget about it like yesterday's newspaper. There's a lot of people on this app that don't want to see you prosper. There's a lot of people on this app, right, that are of age, right? And they pretend to be cool. They pretend to be like, activists, or they pretend to do this. If it's for the kids, if it's about the kids, then let's do this. It's for the kids. It's about the kids, right? If you're sitting here fighting for men's rights, if you're sitting here fighting for women's rights, then that's what we're fighting for, right? We're not going to sit here, right, and say we're this when in reality we're on here for just clicks and views. If you're on here for clicks and views, all right, that's what it is. Like a lot of people are on here. What I mean by clicks and views is a lot of people are on here for just entertainment. They're not on here for the positive message. They're not on here to bring people together. They're not on here to speak on politics. They're not on here for that. All right. So shout out to those channels that are real. They're honest about the stuff that they do. Now, almost 3 years ago, right, I did get played, right? I came into, KB sector, right? I followed his message. I came across a lot of people on here that, portrayed to be people that were part of, people that were helping the community and stuff like that, trying to, spread a message, trying to bring people together. Yeah, but see, here's my thing, right? I dropped this shit. Like I let it go. I told, listen, man, I was on Barbie Girl Trina's page, right? And I like watching Barbie Girl Trina. It's like watching WWE without the fights on some real shit sometimes. Um, do this thing be real? I don't know. I take it like some people be scripting it, some people be playing. I mean, I don't know. It's up to them. It's not my channel. At the end of the day, I'm not looking for beefs. I'm not, you see where I'm coming from. Like, but Trina, Barbie Girl Trina's page be funny as hell. Like, I liked her when she was talking about, when we used to go down the rabbit hole. But she does have her little beef channel. A lot of people go on there, they toast, they roast each other, but then sometimes beef go to the left, right? I've never put myself in no beef. I've never, how can I say it, made myself a part of a beef. When a beef happened and stuff like that, and I need to make sure it's a beef and not a play. I've asked questions like, yo, is this serious? Is this real? Like, what's going on? Right? Almost 3 years ago, I was just seeing one side of a lot of stories, right? And what I mean by one side is I was supporting a little old lady in the garden, right? And I say it like that because I'm not beefing with nobody. I'm not trying to stir no shit up again. And I'm not trying to bring up shit from the past. But at the end of the day, people stuck in the past and can't let go for some reason. Hey, let me let you know this, right? A shorty let that shit go, right? She told the little old lady in the garden she forgives her, right? Because when you have supporters, give me 1 second because I gotta deal with somebody real quick. Hold on. All right. Blessings, Farmer Nancy. Blessings, Selena. I'm trying to make sure I got everybody. All right. All right. I was supporting it over here, right? I really thought that this lady was fighting for, the men's rights and all that stuff. She had a petition up and everything. She would give out fruit baskets and all that stuff, right? My shorty, like when she would hear her little theme song, in the house, in the house, right? Blah, blah, blah. My shorty liked the little theme song, and I told her, like, yo, my shorty likes your song. She be dancing when it comes on, but I have to put headphones to listen to her podcast, right? She was cool for a while, right? We would talk about gardening, all this stuff. Like I would listen to the stuff she would say, right? Everything was cool. But that person that would talk to me wasn't the same person that would start coming online anymore, right? There was so much beef going on and so much bullshit. A lot of people was trying to warn me about her, but see, I didn't know about what was going on behind the scenes, with the celebrities and other YouTubers and other podcasters. Yes, yes, Miss Selena, yes. Right. I didn't know a lot of that. So in my head, for a minute, I thought she was right. I thought a lot of people was fucking with her. They was messing with her. And I'm sitting here like, yo, why is y'all bugging her? Why is y'all, doing this? But then as I started asking questions, people was coming at me and they was like, yo, you know who she is, what she does, that this is happening, da 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 da. I was like, damn, I didn't know she had so much beef. So I started asking her questions, right? And as time was passing by, I was being recommended a lot of channels. And I was starting to go see these channels, right? And I noticed, right, the little slick shots, the little, all right, I kept that to myself. I started backing off, right? Because we was cool. I was like, look, listen, I don't have nothing to do with the beef. I started asking questions like, yo, let me know what's going on, right? Like, what is the problem with a supporter being in more than one channel, right? Especially when they want to figure out what's going on and people are trying to put them in the fucking bullshit. Around this time, my brother passes away. And I'm guessing she's having some issues with this Mr. Skinny guy. I guess this they was going to court and all that stuff, right? My brother had passed. This lady volunteered and I was hesitating. She was like, "Don't worry, I'm not gonna do you dirty. I really want to help. I'm doing this from the bottom of my heart." I was like, "Look, I don't want to do this because people at the end of the day they take advantage or they use you. Nothing in this world is for free, right?" So she convinced me. I was like, "Damn." The way she was talking to me, I was like, "All right, fuck what everybody is saying. She don't seem like this lady that's gonna sit here and play you. She's not gonna sit here and use what you go through and then talk about you behind your back." Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. First time she volunteers to help, right? And because I'm going to other people's chats and all that, that's what she used towards me. Like, listen, man, I'm not getting paid for this shit. Don't put me in your shit. I can go and like I said before to her and everybody the fuck else, I'll say it now. Yo, I could watch whoever I want and support who I want, especially when I see shit from my own eyes. I see who is who and what is what for myself. I could determine. Like I got my own two little eyes, my own mind, one that's not controlled or manipulated by y'all. Yes, I have a big heart, and sometimes that bitch takes over my fucking mind. Like, damn, we can't let our hearts, our feelings take over. Like we really do gotta follow our gut feeling. When your gut is telling you, yo, this is not right, fuck it, walk away. Learn. Because what's crazy is, right, she was trying to use the GoFundMe to help me with my brother to keep me on her channel, on her chat. And then people on her chat coming at me talking shit because I'm sitting here watching other people and supporting other people. I'm like, wait, they're not like this. They're not like this. Like, what the fuck is going on? And then turns out that a lot of these people that was being talked about, some of them got good content. Look at Miss Selena. She's got great content for the longest. Farmer Nancy, great content. And I'm glad who was it? Farmer Nancy, we spoke. Whose panel was we speak? I spoke to Miss Farmer Nancy. I just can't remember whose panel. Totally different person. And I'm glad that whoever's panel, I think it was Miss 504. Shit. I can't remember. Somebody need to help me out. Like all these people, right, that I started seeing, I started backing off from certain content creators, and I guess they didn't like that. Like I started seeing Barbie Girl Trina. I was watching Empress. I started watching Johnny Blaze, right? But see, Johnny Blaze and Sister T, I don't know. People say it's not true, but for me, I feel like they in cahoots, right? Because Johnny Blaze, right? This is how the bullshit started. Called me out on his channel, right? And I'm sitting here being neutral on the situation, and I give my honest opinion. And Sister T feels some type of way. Like I never said nothing wrong about you. I never went against you. You see my point? For those of y'all that don't understand and don't know the story, right? And then out of nowhere, her and fucking Icy Turds come together, right? And then they start bringing me down and bashing me, down talking my baby pops, calling me broke. I was like, ho, because you helped me to GoFundMe. I thank you. I appreciate you. You want your $50 back that you donated, right? Because as far as I'm concerned, like I told her and I put her on blast, and she wanted to do all this bullshit, whatever the fuck she was going on with her and Mr. Skinny. She put me in the middle of that bullshit, and it started affecting my brother's GoFundMe. People were taking their money back saying that Sister T was a scammer. And I told her this. So I had to pause and tell her to stop doing my donation thing, right? Stop representing and stop, sharing and stop doing all this, right? And I started doing it myself. And I had to do the rest myself because that shit was fucked up. That was fucked up. Real fucked up. But yo, she can get her $50 back if she want for donating towards my brother's funeral because that ain't shit compared to the $400 worth of merchandise that I sent her from the Riders for Life merchandise and the shirts I made her. Since people want to talk shit, that's why I say y'all don't know shit. And the shorties held on for so fucking long. For so long. I give respect to the people that earn that shit, to the people that deserve that shit. I don't give a fuck how old you are. If you don't deserve that shit, you're not getting no respect. And if you're a woman, right, and you leave with respect, then that's how I treat you as a woman. But if you're a fucking female, right, in a woman's body, and you're leading with disrespect, a shorty's going to top your disrespecting. Now you're not a fucking woman. You're a bitch. And you're lower than my bitch. May she rest in peace. And I'm talking about my dog. Real shit. Now you're going to sit here and tell me you support me? You paid my bills? Show that shit. Because as far as I'm concerned, my baby pops pays all them bills. Like, you don't do that shit. My brother passed away in California. He was a schizophrenic. We was trying to get him help. And that cost a lot of money to get him from California over here. And I had to bring him in ashes. And you sat here and you played around with my brother's shit just so you can get some money in your pocket? Then turn around and say you did what? Nah. That's why I say you and Icy Terrence can sit around. Bro, shit. That's why, look, I got tired of it. Like, instead of beefing and dissing, you know, I didn't diss. I didn't beef. Here's how I feel.
Never in my life did I think that I would see so many disrespectful elders like on this app. How can you respect an older woman who pretends to be nice, but she's just fronting, claims to be a queen, but she's just chasing men, bashing them all for a bag? Where's the respect then? You claim to be a victim, but on this app taking 15 inches, what a trap. You say you're a survivor, oh my, I'm lost. Where have I been? This old lady's a call. Excellence you claim to be, but all I see is insecurity. You don't know how to love yourself, reflecting on others, your pain and wealth. You talk a big game, but you're just a mess. Chasing after men, causing distress. You say you're a queen, but you're just a fraud. Using others for your own facade. What a lost cause. You bash men, but you know better. Playing the victim, but you're the predator. Taking what you want without a care, but deep down you're just scared. Excellence you claim to be, but all I see is insecurity. You don't know how to love yourself, reflecting on others, your pain and wealth. You may think you're strong, but you're weak inside. Using others to fill the void you hide. But true strength comes within, not from chasing men or committing sin. Excellence you claim to be, but all I see is insecurity. You don't know how to love yourself, reflecting on others, your pain and wealth. So take a look in the mirror, old lady, and see the truth that lies within. You can't find happiness in others. You must learn to love yourself to truly win. Out in the garden we have a snake. Take your time to observe before you make a mistake. This old lady with a smile may make you believe she's a victim, but beware, she will deceive. Don't be fooled, she's really Lilith in disguise, giving out fruit baskets to hide the lies. Behind the facade, she takes food from people's mouths. What a scam, claiming to fight for men's rights in her house. On this app, bashing men with her lies, wanting people to defend her because of her age. Oh my, how do we step up for an older woman so sly, looking for the mess she gets in? Oh why? Speaking on the deaths of someone's loved one because they didn't pick her side. She's undone, mad at the world. A celebrity wants nothing to do with her, twerking for the world to see. Lacking in respect, it's a blur. No respect, lacking in morals. She keeps on twerking for the world to see. Her behavior is irking. An old lady on this platform crossing this earth, but we see through her facade she's just a blur. So beware of the snake in the garden with a smile that hides the lies she partners. Don't be fooled by her act of innocence. She's just a deceiver lacking in sense. Out on Jamaica Street there's an old lady who can't accept her age. It's shady, promoting her kitty cat like it's young, but we all know it's full of spider webs, stung. She's on this app trying to catfish men while bashing women. Oh, when will it end? I suggest this lady do her research. She lacks history, her behavior's a birch. She believes is believe all woman. Oh my, using that to play victim. Oh why? Stuck in an era when dinosaurs roam. She needs to wake up, stop being so bloomed. So let's all laugh at this lady so bold, thinking she's young, but she's just old. Her kitty cat may not be the best, but hey, at least she's trying to impress. Out in Jamaica Street, a wannabe Jamaican mad at a celebrity, placing all the blame, saying we're the reason he don't like her, forgetting to look in the mirror. What a blur. Blaming the world for all his woes, living in shame, insecurity shows. Ego too big, can't let go of the past, hurting all in her path. What a blast. Demanding respect because of her age, forgetting it's earned, not just a wage. Reflecting her pain, holding on to the pride, but in reality she's just taking us for a ride. So next time you see her, just give give her a smile, for she's living in the world of denial. Let her be with her insecurities and all, and remember, respect is not just a call. This one's for the older ladies that men them respect like they're the greatest, but respect is earned, not given freely. If you lack morals, honor, and integrity, y'all expect us to bow down, treat you like queens with a crown. But sorry to bust your bubble, y'all not even highnesses, y'all just trouble, spreading toxic waste in the air like a virus without a care. Y'all want us to see you as excellence, but y'all just a minus, not even relevant. You think you're the leader of the pack, but really you're just holding us back. The younger generation will rise while you continue with your lies. So take a step back and reflect on the way you treat and neglect. Respect is a two-way street. Earn it, don't demand it, or you won't be on your feet.
And that's a fact. Like, you get tired of respecting people who don't deserve that shit. And all those females, all those elderly females that sit here and just think that respect is a call, man, respect is not a call. You got to earn that shit before you can sit here and say, yo, man, like, huh, come over here. Let's talk about this. Nah. If I don't respect you, I ain't fucking with you. I don't want nothing to do with you. So at the end of the day, like I tell people, y'all want to live in the past, then go ahead. Go sit down in the garden with the little old lady, you know, the ex-cop that sit here and protect predators. Y'all can go ahead and do that. Y'all not going to change my mind. That's what it seems like. See, I feel how I feel. I think how I think. And if I've lost my respect towards these people, that's what they earned. Now, if you want me to lose my respect towards you, then be my guest. Be my guest. Because like I said, how I feel is